Hi guys, how you doing? It's Jeremy Sadler of Four Circles Healing, and welcome to your weekly 24 carat reading. And this is going to cover the 5th of November until the 11th of November. The 5th of November, here in UK, it's Guy Fawkes Day or Guy Fawkes Night, and used to be burnt in effigy of the guy who tried to blow up the Houses of Parliament, but I think that's changed a lot now. Now it's more just like some little bonfires and maybe an effigy of someone else, or some fireworks. And hopefully they'll have nice weather, although I think a lot of people have already celebrated over the weekend from all the fireworks and things I saw shooting up in the sky. There's a few displays going on. So a lot of bangs and stuff over the weekend. Now, on this channel, I'm changing things a little bit because this card reading is part of the spiritual section. As this channel's about mind, body, spirit and universe, and I did a video on that, a live video on that in the week, which you can have a look at. It explains what this channel's all about. So these card readings actually come under the spiritual side of things. So for those of you who are visiting my channel for the first time, you're thinking, oh, this is a bit of a mishmash. It might seem like that at first, but there is a purpose to my madness, or madness to my purpose, whichever way you want to put it. I use normal playing cards for my readings, as you can see, except these are covered in 24 karat gold leaf, hence the reason why they're called 24 karat gold readings. And these readings are for everyone. If you're watching this video, then this reading is for you. And as I said, it's for the week of Monday, the 5th of November, until Sunday, the 11th of November. And I use two decks. Firstly, I use a card from this deck, and basically only because they stand out. As you can see, they stand out a little bit better. And this is a center card, because I use what's known as the compass method. I put a card down in the middle, just as an example, put a card down in the middle, and then 4 cards around that as in the points of the compass. And that'll become clearer as I do the reading. So what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to choose a card which will represent the needle, if you like, of the compass, because it'll also represent the energy, the overall energy for the week. So I'll just choose a card here from the center, and we have, for the center, we have the 2 of hearts. Okay, it's okay. I also use numerology in my readings, and obviously intuition. I am not an astrologist, I am not tarot card trained. Playing cards is what I use. It's what I've used quite often in the past. Many years ago I used to do a lot of these, obviously not on the internet. That was before then. I recently got back into them, so I quite enjoy doing it. So now to choose 4 cards, and we have North, which is the 8 of clubs. And I'll go East, the 2 of clubs. I'll go West, the 9 of spades, and the 7 of spades for the South. Okay, so this is how it works. The West card represents the first part of the week, so the first couple of days, Monday, Tuesday of the week. The North card represents the middle of the week, like Wednesday, Thursday. The East card represents Friday, Saturday, Sunday, so it runs into the weekend. And the South card represents things to look out for, things to take into consideration. So it could be positive or negative. Okay, so if we just go through on the numerology side, it looks to me that relationships of some kind are going to be a factor this week, because 2 represents relationships, togetherness. 1 and 1 is 2. So you've got the 2 of hearts and the 2 of clubs, so that's emphasized this week. The 9 has to do with spirituality and completion. Okay, the 8 has to do with power. so control over something. And 7 is mind and creativity. Okay. The spades themselves, they are the earthy kind of element. They represent the earth, the practical side, the loyalty, the down to earth, the ones who are concerned about the home, careers, family life and things like that. The clubs represent the air. It's an air sort of elements, and that's to do with thoughts, with mind, with thinking, with learning, being a scholar, being a writer, creator, visionary, and so on. Then you've got the hearts, and the hearts is to do with water. So it represents the water element. That's like flowing. It's also emotional, and it can be intense emotions depending on the cards. It can be also a loyalty, but it can be infatuation. It can be overdoing it. But in general, they're normally good cards. Okay, so have a look at the meanings themselves then, and we have for the start of the week the 9 of spades. That is something that could be in your life now, that's a bit of an energy drain, a bit of a burden, something that needs to be let go. It could be your way of thinking. I'm thinking like the 9 to spirituality. Perhaps it's a habit or a belief or an action that you always do that maybe you need to let go of because it's holding you back. And you'll have a chance to do that today, on the start of the week, Monday, Tuesday. You'll have a chance to rid yourself of this burden, to let go, bring it to an end, because 9, spirituality and completion. Okay? So you have the chance at the start of the week then to get yourself out of a bind, out of a grind, out of a situation that's been holding you back. And this could be a physical situation. I mean, it could be the job that you're in at the moment you don't like. Perhaps there's an opportunity to move on from there, to find another job, a better job. Or it could be a relationship that is not working out, it's turned a bit toxic, so you got a chance to bring that to an end and start again, and you have the control. Okay, by the middle of the week, you have the power to be able to do that. So the start of the week then, I think I would say it's about letting go, because it's got to do with relationships, hasn't it? Because we've got the emphasis here on relationships. So it could be a personal relationship. It could also be a relationship with yourself. So there's a thought to take into consideration as well. It's not just about other people in your life. It could be you, your way of thinking, how you react, your attitudes and things like that. But perhaps you bring that to an end so that you can start moving on in life. And that's something that you need to do, to take into consideration. The 8 of clubs, we're going now into the middle of the week. And the 8 of clubs is to do with mental balance. So whatever decision you make here is going to bring you some kind of balance. Okay? And it could well be that you get help from somewhere. From a group maybe that you join, or a cause, or a networking group if you're in business, and it'll help you to clear your mind. It'll help you to get onto that new beginnings kind of thing. It could be counselling, even if it's to do with a personal relationship like a marriage or a long-term relationship and things like that, or perhaps just difficulties in the relationship. It could be counselling, not just for you but also for your partner. Or it could be some kind of, if you've got a relationship with yourself such as an addiction of some kind, perhaps it's some help, counselling you're going to get to help you to get over that addiction, because you decided, I've had enough. I don't want to go out every night getting drunk. I don't want to smoke weed all the time. I don't want to inject myself full of chemicals and things like that. You decided, no, I don't want that anymore. And you're going to get the help. You're going to have the help which will give you the power to overcome it. Right? If it's a toxic relationship, you've decided, no, I've had enough of this abusive relationship, or I've had enough of not being noticed, being pushed into a corner, hidden away, and my partner always taking a limelight and taking the credit for everything. I've had enough of that. I'm going to move on and find someone else new. You're going to have the power and the strength to be able to do that, and you'll get the support from friends, from your network of friends, from counselling or something like that. The same with the work situation. It could be that you've had enough of that particular work situation, and you'll get help in finding a new job. Perhaps someone will offer you a new opportunity which will bring you into a better environment where you can grow and become a more powerful person in that way. You'll have more control over your life, and better work-life balance, as they call it. That could be something like that. Okay. Now the 2 of clubs, as I said, that's about relationships, and it's to do with thinking as well, and it's to do with friends who are like-minded. And this, I think, ties in with that. This is the support you're going to get. You're going to have or you're going to be surrounded by like-minded people. Okay? And depending on what, I mean, this could work both ways, don't forget, because these like-minded people, I mean, if you're thinking in a negative way, these like-minded people could also be thinking in that way, and they may be the ones you need to let go of. Or if you want them to change, you're going to get that support because these like-minded people are going to help you. So it's some kind of relationship between you and a group, not necessarily with a single person, because this represents a network of people. This relationship, you're going to start a new relationship perhaps with a group. I mean, this could be a weight loss club, it could be a running club, just going jogging, it could be park runs, it could be anything like that, where you do something for your fitness, for your health, mindset. It could be a mastermind group if you're in business. It could be anything like networking group where it's going to move you forward, and you're going to have the control saying, no, I don't want this anymore, and you're going to move on. Okay? So by the end of the week, you will have established that relationship. You make the decision at the start of the week, I've had enough. You start to take action, and at the end of the week, you'll have taken that action and you'll have put things in motion which are going to improve your life. Okay? So the 7 of spades then, that represents something that could have a negative effect. Okay? That emphasizes the letting go. So this is mind and creativity. So I feel that is it's telling you here, you need to let go of something. It doesn't have any effect on these ones. It only affects this situation at the start of the week. It emphasizes the fact that you're in a situation right now that you don't like, that you need to let go of because you want it, and you make that decision. And if you do, you're going to have the control and the support to be able to do it. So mind and creativity, spirituality, that says to me, yeah, definitely it's a personal decision that you have to make. You're not happy within yourself, and you can change that. You have the power, the control to be able to change that, and you'll get that physical support. I mean, and I'll keep emphasizing that, but it's imperative, that you take that support, because you won't be able to do it by yourself, not efficiently anyway. You'll be able to make some decisions in some situations, take some action and so on, but you'll only get so far. You need help. You need that network of friends, like-minded people, support group, whatever it happens to be, to help you through it, and you'll overcome the situation. Now, the overall energy for the week is the 2 of Hearts, and that's to do with a closeness. That's emotional situation. It's a closeness, so that actually ties in with these 2 here, doesn't it? So the network and relationships that you're going to build up here, they're going to overcome that. They're going to trump that, if you like. So whatever situation you decide to let go of here, is emphasized, if you take the right action, it's going to work out really, really well. And that's good. So that's good energy for the week. It's a closeness. It's like lovers who have this great bond together, you know, and you know, nothing can tear them apart, kind of thing. You know, it's like being in love for the first time. Nothing else matters except you know, you and your lover. It's that kind of situation, that kind of closeness. You're going to get that real strong help from this network, this, you know, where there's a few friends or a couple of friends or whatever it happens to be. You're going to get the help that you need to overcome whatever it is you're